Good morning. Good morning. Today is Friday, August 1st. You see what I'm doing? I am going into the office, which is some bull, right? Because I kept saying I can't do it on a Friday, and I can't. But I'm going because I have been gone some days last week for my family reunion, like Thursday, Friday, Monday. So let me go in, get some work done. So in I go to get some work done. I don't know what's wrong with my microphone, so I'm hoping that y'all can hear. Um, but yeah, ticket me, okay? Me on my way to work on a Friday. I've already crossed over my 30 lanes. So, what has happened, y'all? What has happened? Did y'all sleep good last night? I did. And I was mad when I woke up. I was happy to wake up, but then I was still like, dang, I did say I was gonna go to work today. So on my way into the office I go. School's back in on Monday. Back in on Monday. I hate a big truck in front of me. It's giving Final Destination in front of me. I got them. Oh yeah, I'm glad he get ready to move. Mm-mm. You let that fall on somebody else. Anyway, so like I said, school's back. Cheer season has started this week. Oh my God, and I'm already tired from cheer season. Monday they had camp. They had cheer camp Monday through Thursday. And then yesterday they did a little showcase of what they've learned so far in the last couple of days. And so it was cute, but it's like, ooh, I'm already about to be tired. I'm already tired from cheer season. From cheer season, school season. But yeah. And just like I've been telling y'all, I've told y'all some weeks ago at this point, months, right? Lies. It's a little too much months, but I talked about tariffs, and I talked about preparing yourself, because that's still happening. But of course now, countries like India, Indonesia, Vietnam, they getting hit with 25, so it's not just China. And the idea of, preparing yourself, bracing for impact is still very relevant. It still matters. It's still something we all need to be doing. And so it's important, because I think it's going to hit us like a ton of bricks whenever something does happen. It's going to feel like a shock. It's going to feel like a shock. So I'm going to try to get to the store this weekend and do me a little list and see what I need. Let me put this AC on. I hope it don't make too much noise. And I hope y'all can hear me, because, like I said, I don't know what's going on with my microphone, but it's not turning on. Yeah, it ain't turning on, so whatever. But, so Shannon Sharp lost his job at ESPN. They said, no. Nope. They said, sir, excuse me, sir, you paid that lady off, and now we're going to need our money back that we told you we was going to get, because, and now some other person is coming out like, oh, when I was at the Usher concert, he said A, B, and C on, I guess, Nightcap with Ocho Cinco, and people are like, people were saying that she was married before that, blah, blah, blah. People, that might be true. That might be true. But what the reality we all have to live in is, maybe people did say she was married. Maybe he wasn't the first to say it. But he is the first to say it with a platform with millions of people. That don't mean I think she should get paid or anything like that. 20 million over the top. She's shooting high. She don't care if she end up with 100,000. She said, I'm gonna shoot for the stars. If there's any money to get, she said, I'm gonna try to get it. I mean, I hate it. I hate it for anybody that past comes back to haunt them in this way. But like I said, I advocate for people whose past been haunting them. So while this particular woman with saying that, she felt distressed and all that, that's not his past or her past. But ultimately, it's like, never mind all that. What you do in the dark comes to light. So what Shannon was doing with old girl, that was always going to come out eventually anyway. We live in a time. Hopefully, hopefully a lot of people can bypass this. If you've been running amok and somebody decide they want to tell their story and you in their story, woo child. Woo child. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. But I also wanted to talk about so Shannon Sharp is out at ESPN. I mean, he better, like I said, if he can figure out a way to make the money back, or he better figure out a way to do some more investing. He better sell something if it's that pressing. But whew, on a Friday I can't take it. But something else I wanted to talk about. Somebody I want to talk about that was really pissing me off, and that is Slim Thug. Ugh. Jesus, he's another one of these niggas that don't know when to stop. Like, you a creep. It's like, you're disgusting. You are super washed. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you talking about hitting the wall. Okay, fine. I can hit the wall. I could be washed. That's fine with me. But pretending that these niggas ain't, is never something I'll ever do. Slim Thug, you're super terrible. And we all saw when you was making it seem like you just waiting on Meg for you because she played 2 of your songs. And that tells you, this is literally what you said. She played 2 of your songs at her concert or on her set or whatever. And that tells you that she's interested in you. This is why the women at 70% are saying, I can't do this. This is why women are every time, police, that's the reason. There is no reason that he believes that Meg is interested in him because she played 2 of his songs. Sir, aren't y'all both from Houston? So she can't represent her city? She can't set trip and have a good time at her show with a fellow person from Houston? She gotta like you now? And you just waiting on her? Something isn't right up here. It's not right. Why would you think that? What makes you think that? There is no indication that she likes you or she's interested in you. She has access to you. Then you gonna hate real bad talking about she bought him a watch and she gonna have to live with the no. No. You're gonna have to live with the no. And we'll see what she get out of that. As if you're the better option. If you was the better option, she would be with you. If you was the better option, you would be with anybody. But you ain't with nobody. It just makes me laugh. It's like, oh my God. Oh my goodness. And then I had the nerve to see this little post after me being annoyed with Slim Thug. Oh, look at me off of the highway. The people said they're not going to work on Friday either. Oh, I guess the people might be on vacation. They said this is the last day before school. So let me not be at work. Let me be somewhere else with my kid. Maybe that's what they said. But I saw a post that said, women underestimate giving a man a compliment. Women don't know how far that can take them, as in women. And if you give a man a compliment, he will surely be interested in you. This is why we avoid compliments, because a compliment doesn't equate to interest. And this is what the problem is. And this is a perfect example of Slim Thug thinking that that's the case. You feel complimented that she played two of your songs, and it truly is letting you believe. And you believe it to the point where you're saying it out loud on a platform that you just waiting on her. You sitting back waiting on her. To do what? I don't get why her playing that song is supposed to mean anything romantic. I don't get how romance got in it. Oh my God. He is like, it's stalker vibes. Leave this lady alone. Every time he says something about her, I feel harassed. Because it's like, sir, she's not interested. Now, what part of that you not getting? Oh, the interested part. Okay, that's the part. Yeah, clearly. That's the part. And that's the part that's pissing me off. Because it's like, Negro, please. Okay? If Meg liked you, y'all would be talking. Y'all would be together, but she don't like you. So that's, and you steady on your page going live and doing videos, talking smack like nobody cares, sir. Sir, have you seen your beard? It's boneless and it's thin in the middle, and then it's two long things right here. It's giving devil down to the beard. It's disgusting. He don't even know. Like, your beard looks so nasty. You need to trim thug it. He said his name's Slim Thug. He needs to trim thug that beard. It is terrible. He would look so much better if he even if he kept it full. Like, let it look full. Stop hanging on. Stop hanging on. It ain't like you're trying to grow it out. It's already grown out. So now you need to groom it to its best length. And the length that it is right now is not. And then when you gonna get on your platform and say something, you got the nerve to have the beard tied up in a knot. Disgusting, sir. This is the reason why Meg don't want you and then nobody else. Okay? It's giving old man vibes that don't know how to stop. Okay? Enough. Enough. Pissing me off. Slim Thug, please. Ugh. And speaking of somebody else that's pissing me off, let me go ahead and drag Yandi and Mendeecees. Listen, it's sad. It's sad that Yandi doesn't see that Mendeecees is trying to get her to do everything, including leave. He wants her to do the dirty work, and if she knew what I knew, she would do it. If Yandi knew what I knew, she would do it. Because you've been getting embarrassed down to the whenever Love and Hip Hop started for Yandi, you was getting embarrassed from day one with this nigga. Day one. And you was getting embarrassed before day one that we even knew y'all, because your son and he got two sons practically the same age. So, cheating was going on. Yandi, you should leave. You should leave. This is what Mendeecees wants you to do, and you should do it. Sadly, he don't want to be the one to do the dirty work. He doesn't want to be the one to get his hands dirty and say that. He needs to be able to say that you left him, and I think you need to give him the opportunity to say that. That's what I think. But maybe you just can't be embarrassed anymore. Maybe the embarrassment is like reached this maximum point, and you're just like, I don't care. But all what she be doing, screaming down to the ground, and he just be standing there with a blank stare, like he can't believe that she won't leave. And there's a lack of respect that comes along when you stay with somebody and they know they dragging your ass. They looking at you like, bitch, I would have been left you. I would have never let you do this to me. He can't believe it. That's why he's always like, he seems to just be mute or like, I mean, we all know Mendeecees slightly slow. But but yeah, Yandi, this man is embarrassing you, me, and Mona Scott, the Bravo producers. It's just, everybody's embarrassed. It's like, Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Oh my goodness. No. It's a shame. It is a shame, but again, it's the reason why I guess I'm just going to go pick out my animal and Because it ain't going to take much for me to be like, sir, I don't think so. I can't take much. It's no, I just don't see the reason. I don't see the reason. Okay? I won't see the reason. I won't. I'm tired. I'm busy. I'm trying to watch my show. I got 30 shows I'm trying to watch right now, and I'll watch 5 or 6 episodes. I can't add nothing like that to my plate. I can't add embarrassment to my plate. If anybody gonna embarrass me, I'll do it. I will do it, but I can't let nobody be in charge of my embarrassment. It's like, it's a shame. It's a shame. And let me go back to the Shannon Sharp thing. I heard somebody make it seem like everybody want to jump on a bandwagon now. Yeah, it's a bandwagon because there's a bandwagon to be had. There's a bandwagon that's right there, and enough people can fit on it. And if I had a Shannon Sharp story, I'd tell it right now too. Even if I've had it, yeah. If I had a story where he needs to pay me for that story, for having to have that story, he will be coming off some ends for sure. For sure. For sure. I'm hungry. Y'all drinking water? You know how when you're hungry, if you drink water and then it hurt? Because your stomach is like, I ain't say I wanted that. I want something else. I'm going to eat some. Oh, no. I made a smoothie. And so that's what I guess I'm going to have until it's time to have something else. But I'm going to cut this short today because I need to get inside. I did let somebody piss me off this week at work. And now I'm going back into the office. And a part of me is hoping that this person is there. So I can look them up and down like they short. But the other part of me is hoping they're not there, so I don't have to look them up and down like they short on a Friday. See? If they're there, it depends on how they act when they see me. If they don't want to speak, they don't have to, because that's going to be easy for me. I don't give a damn. And I mean that. I don't give a damn. I said what I said the other day, and that's it. Okay? It's giving argue with somebody else. Go back and forth with somebody else about it, not me. But yeah, so I did let somebody piss me off, and because I'm back in the office is why it's like, oh snap, okay, well, today's not going to be a good day for that, because I will have to put some leave in if I find myself getting annoyed today. I'm going to remove myself from the situation by putting in leave. But hopefully I could just get some work done today without all of that, so we'll see. But oh, I am hungry, y'all. I'm about to die of hunger real quick. Where is my smoothie? As soon as I get to my desk, I'm going to drink my smoothie. 7:48. Look at me being a little bit early. Lord knows. Chicken me. Anyway, y'all. I'm about to go. I'm going to start my day just a little bit early. I got some loose ends I want to tie up before this weekend ends. I'm going to definitely be putting in some leave for next week. I don't think I'm going to make it next Friday. But we're going to see. I got to look at my schedule because Lord knows, like I said, cheer season has started and school starts on Monday. And so I'm going to be pushing it on Mondays and Tuesdays, trying to get Sophia to practice after work, after I got to come from in Atlanta to my side. But we're going to get it done. We're going to get it done. We plan to win this year. Let's go 4th grade cheer. Let's go. Go Panthers. But anyway, y'all have a good day. Like I said, don't let nobody piss you off today. Today's Friday. We've been waiting all week for Friday. Am I right? We've been waiting all week. Today's Friday. It ain't worth it. I'm telling y'all that, and I need to take my own advice. It's not worth the engagement. Okay? If you want to say something, say what you say, and you should drop it from there. Let the person argue with the air. Let them argue with the sound that you just made by saying what you said. And that's being that, you know what I mean? Because I'm going to just be looking like, you know, I don't know what else to say because I think I've pointed out everything I needed to point out. But, yeah, I need to hurry up and get to my smoothie because I could feel my stomach reaching my back. I need to do something. But anywho, y'all have a good one today. And have a good weekend. Have a good weekend. It's supposed to be rainy over here in Georgia for the next week or so. It's been a rainy summer. It's been a rainy summer, and I'm not mad, but I'm like, damn. I mean, I spent a lot of the summer in the AC anyway. You know it's too hot for a queen. Which is why I'm still, even though it's supposed to rain today, I'm starting to come up under this parking deck because I don't have time for it to be, like I said, 100 degrees in my car when I get in. And it still be hot, but it don't be as hot as it is, of course, when I park outside. So, but anyway, I'm about to go. Make sure y'all write y'all list and get to the store this weekend. I'm gonna definitely be doing that this weekend as well. So, that's that. But y'all have a good day. All right. And I'll do the same. All right. Later, guys.